What is to become of Richburg, who's out for the season? $11 million cap hit in 2021 since the Niners are to revamp that O-line. What moves do you believe they'll have to make? Williams a priority. McGlinch. All right, let's talk about it right now. The offensive line needs a freaking overhaul, all right? The whole thing. Starting at right tackle, he's got to go. Got to go. McGlinchey. Now, he's entering his third year, so cutting him or trading him wouldn't really help the 40. Is no trade value. Cutting him wouldn't help the 49ers. He's now in the Solomon Thomas realm, where you can stay on the roster for one more year, but you can't start. So new right tackle, you need that. Right guard, the Niners had maybe the worst right guard in the NFL last season in Mike Person. Then he left, retired, whatever, and they managed to find a downgrade. Tom Compton, Colton McKivitz, my goodness. So they need a new right tackle, a new right guard, as Jonathan Garcia put it so well. Need a new center. Freaking Weston Richburg hasn't come back from that patella injury. He's done. So that's 3/5 of your offensive line. Laken Tomlinson, overrated, overpaid. That's 4/5. And then Trent Williams, who technically is good. PFF gives him good grades. Doesn't seem to have much of an effect on anyone else. You're going to have to re-sign him, give him like $21 million a year. What's the plan there? So you need to get 3 new starters on the offensive line. 3. Center, a right guard, and a right tackle. Don't tell me that Colton McKivitz and Tom Compton are going to be competing for the right guard spot in 2021. That's a joke. You need to bring in starting level players at 3 positions on the offensive line. And the Niners don't have cap space. How are they going to do it? Well, you got to get rid of Jimmy Garoppolo. You got to get rid of Weston Richburg. You got to get rid of D Ford for starters, just so you could overhaul this offensive line. And we haven't even talked about the defensive backfield. 0 corners signed for 2021. 0. Mosley's restricted. They could bring him back. Verrett, he had a pick today. He might get cashed out. Sherman's gone. He already said that. Kwan's gone probably. All these dire needs. And the Niners also need a quarterback. Ooh. Are we sure the Niners are going to have a winning record next season? They're not going to get Zach Wilson. They'll get someone like Trey Lance, who has 1 season of experience at 1AA football. He'll come back here, and he'll get beat out by Nick Mullins in training camp, or he'll get the job, and then he'll play behind this awful offensive line and probably get hurt, and then you'll see Nick Mullins again. So as much as Niner fans hate Nick Mullins and want the Niners to draft a quarterback in round 1, if that's what they do, you're going to get Nick Mullins again next season, because that quarterback will get hurt most likely, and Nick Mullins, the human crash test dummy, will come back in and take 12 hits a game and keep popping up because he's a baller. Well, he's a savage. So they got to overhaul this offensive line. I don't understand how the Niners could look at this game this season and be like, yeah, it's the quarterback's fault. All we need is Justin Fields or Trey. All we need is Trey Lance, and we'll be good. No, absolutely not. They need a new offensive line. The whole thing. At least 3/5 of it.